What is up? What is up? What is up? And welcome back to the Hip Hop Comic Shop. I am your host, Black Manta. And with the assistance of VR Trooper, today we're bringing you a new episode. So, we are back. And today, guys, I've been away for a minute. No, this is always away for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We got life. You know what I'm saying? So, while we were gone, I've been picking up books. You know what I'm saying? Added on to the collection. And we're back just so I could share them with you. You know what I'm saying? So let's go through that. All right. So the first book today, man, I love me some old. You already know how I am. I love old books. So came across something I didn't even know that was around from DC, and I picked up two issues back to back, 12 and 13, and this is a 35 center. The Secret Society of Supervillains. This is dope, man. You got Star Sapphire, you got Mr. Hyde, you got Reverse Flash. There's this one dude, I don't know, he has a diamond on his chest or some kind of ruby on his chest. And I don't know who it is because I'm not going to front like I know every character, but you know, it looks pretty cool. This came out, I think, in 77. And you got them trying to escape Captain Comet. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, there's nothing like some good old school books, man. This is a pretty cool story because these characters are these villains, that is, they're trying to escape Captain Comet, and they're jumping through time to escape him, and do their dastardly deeds that they have to. You already have one guy who's already from the future, which is Reverse Flash, Ebon Noob. Is it Ebon Noob? Do you remember by chance, VR?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Now, I always get his name all. I always just call him Reverse Flash, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, it's a pretty cool book, man. It's a newsstand, and when you ever see a newsstand, you see 35 cents on it, 25 cents on it, grab it up. It ain't gonna hurt. You can probably, as time goes on, like I always say, man, you can always flip those, man, if you don't want to hold on to them. But I like to have this in my collection. It's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? And right after that, like I said, I got issue 12 and 13, and this right here is when they show up in a different universe. Like I said, they're jumping through time, but they're also jumping to different universes. And then this one right here, boom. They're in another universe. Captain Comet, now he has to fight. You got Power Ring, what is that? Superwoman and Johnny Quick, as well as the other villains that he's already dealing with. And those villains, the three that you can see right there, the Evil Flash, Evil Wonder Woman, and Evil Green Lantern. They're part of the what were they called, man? I'm brain farting right now, man. The Villain Society, or not Villain Society? It's almost like something like the Justice League, but it's like a villains type of Justice League. So in their universe, the bad guys always win, and the good guys always lose. Like Lex Luthor is a good guy, the Joker's a good guy. And they always lose, so it's basically a flip on everything. But I picked this up. It's another newsstand. I got it real cheap. I thought it would be pretty cool to have these in the collection, because it's like with the Marvel team ups they had back in the day. They had the villain team ups, and so I saw the DC version of that. So I was like, hey man, pick that up, get that in the collection. Why not? Now, the next book is one of my favorite artists of all time, Alex Ross. And this is his run on the 2015 The Amazing Spider-Man, when they brought everything back after he was possessed by Doc Ock, or Doc Ock had control of his body. And this is a very dope cover with Mary Jane in the Iron Spider costume. This is my second copy of this. I just love the way that looks right there, man. She's on the building and she's rocking the Iron Spider costume. That is dopeness right there. The red hair, the red costume with the gold. That's popping right there, man. So like I said, this is my second copy of this. Every time I get a chance to get my hands on something like this, I will probably pick it up and just add it on to my Spider-Man collection, because I'm holding on to my Spider-Man and all my X-Men books. They're basically everything's PC. Anything Spider-Man, anything X-Men, Wolverine, Cyclops, you know what I'm saying, Miles, Spider-Gwen, any spider-related or mutant type book is in the collection for a hot minute. So just add this onto it, you know what I'm saying? But I love that cover. That is sickness right there. Yeah, I really do like that. Now, here's another modern book. This is Annihilation 2099, featuring Nova 2099. And this is something that I'm very proud to have in the collection. It's a new modern book. It's a good story the way it starts off. I haven't read, I think there's 4 other issues after this one, but it's with different characters. I wanted to get this one because this starts off the storyline. It's a certain character from the Marvel storyline, and then the epilogue story is something that I did not see coming. It came completely out of left field, and it's going off the Annihilation run that was from the early 2000s, and that was a very cool run. The cosmic or the space opera type Marvel book, and now they're trying to bring it back, do it again with this Annihilation 2099. And I have to say, so far the way it starts off, man, it's dope. I can't front at all. I like the way that it was going. Like I said, the whole I guess the whole villain for the Annihilation 2099, I did not see that coming. Like I said, it came completely out of left field, and it's dope, man. It's real dope. So if you get a chance to pick this up, I say pick it up. Just put it in the collection, let it sit back, and just let, if it pops, it pops. You got it in your collection, you know what I'm saying? All right, now, like I said, I've always been a sucker for foil. And this right here, Venom, Separation Anxiety. This is a dope one right here. This is a nice foil. Oh, I don't know, can you, how's that look, VR? I'm trying. Okay, cool. This is a dope. I love that artwork on that, man. I saw that and that caught my eye and I picked it up. And it's pretty cool. It's a cameo of a new villain, a new enemy for Venom to fight. And I don't know if the character's really going to catch on, but you never know what character's going to catch on. But I have this. It's a foil. I love that artwork. So boom, it's in the collection. That was easy math for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a sucker for foil. Actually, I had to start a new Instagram page, and it's called The Hip Hop Comic Shop. It's still me and VR, you know what I'm saying? We on that, but my brother messed up and forgot all his passwords to the older one. I could probably do something and get them all back, but I just started another one. Let's see what happens. But the reason why I bring that up is that I'm gonna go ahead and go through all my foil books that I have recently picked up. I haven't gone through all my collection to get them all sorted, but I just want to show some of the ones I already have in my collection. So look for that on Instagram, and hopefully you check it out and like it. All right, so hit us up on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We on there. All right. Yeah. This is something I picked up at Ollie's. I haven't read it at all, but Ollie's has their real cheap comic books. They have like a pack of, I think it's like 7 or 8 for $6.99. So I was like, I'll pick that up, and I lucked up on this Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That is dope. I love the way they looked in the comic book form. The show was so corny, but I watched it all the time. It came out, I think it debuted in '96. When I saw it, I was into it from that point, you know what I'm saying? So I love the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's corny, it's silly, but it's still dope. But it works, and it is so much better in the comic book form. They need to do some like an animation. Give me an animated movie of the Power Rangers, man. That's going to be something fantastic when they do that. You know what I'm saying? But I just got this because of the cover, man. You got the White Ranger, the Black Ranger, you got the White Ranger red, and the Yellow Ranger. I mean, I love that artwork, man. And Boom Studios, man, Boom Comics, Boom Studios. Thumbs up for me, man. I love the way that looks. All right, now, this is something I am so happy to have this in my collection. The next 2 books they're not going to break the bank. They're not super expensive books, but these are books that, just being a child from the 80s and watching movies and all that from the 80s, and there's certain movies that meant a lot, that helped change things as far as movie making or taking things in a different direction. And having these 2 books in my collection, that means a lot. And the first one is the first ever appearance of the Terminator in comic book form is from Now Comics, is the defunct comic book company, but they had the rights to the Terminator the first time. It's 2031 and the battle continues. The Terminator. This is not Arnold Schwarzenegger or nothing like that, but this is the first appearance of the Terminator in comic book form. I have that. It is so dope. I got it, it's a newsstand. It wasn't too expensive. Thank you, eBay. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rabbit hole sometimes. You go on eBay, man. I'm like, oh no, I gotta get out of here. But they put me onto this right here. I was like, I'm snagging that, man. I gotta have it in the collection. It's in the collection now. And yeah, like I said, it don't break the bank, man. But it's certain books to have in your collection, man. Just to be like, hey, look, check this out. I got this. And this is one of them, man. So very happy to have this, man. Like I said, it's the first appearance of the Terminator in the comic book form. And I got that. But then what made the Terminator really blow up in the comic book world was when Dark Horse got the rights to it, and Dark Horse took it into that real grimy direction. And I have the first appearance of the Terminator by Dark Horse. Woo! Look at that. That is straight dopeness right there, man. I had a chance to get this before, but I passed it up, and I was kicking myself like when I passed it up. And then I had a second chance to get this, man. I didn't mess around. I saw it. It's in great condition. There's nothing wrong with it at all. You know what I'm saying? Love the edges. The spine work is good, and the story is great. You know what I'm saying? It's always what counts. What's in between the book. I mean, what's in between the cover and the back page. You know what I'm saying? And the story's dope. And just if you get a chance to read it, man, pick it up, read it. Like I said, you can find this online. It's not too expensive, and you can have that in your collection, man. Just like it'll be something great to have. I think so. You know what I'm saying? But don't take my word for it. It's all of what you like to collect and all that. You know what I'm saying? And now the last book we have today is something I'm very, I didn't think I was gonna collect it, but I did pick it up. It was 5 issue story arc, and it's part of the Energon collection. And this is the Cobra Commander #1. Now this is a 3rd printing. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get the first printing. I have like I said, it's 1 through 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5, I have the first printing of the covers, but this is the third edition variant, 3rd print. And this is the story of how Cobra Commander left Cobra La behind Galabulus and all that. And they're saying, hey, you got to make your organization so we can take over the world. So this is like him showing Cobra Commander bringing Cobra together. And it's pretty cool, man. The stuff that he's going through with the Dreadnoks, meeting Destro. It's pretty cool. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's dope, man. It's very dope. I like with the storyline, like as far as 2, 3, 4, and 5, it shows Cobra Commander meeting the Dreadnoks, and the Dreadnoks, man, they make them. They're vicious, man. They're no joke. They're like, it's like a gang of serial killers, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They're all serial killers, and they have their weapon of choice, how they like to kill people. So it's pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? If you get a chance to check it out, please check it out. And it shows how Cobra Commander pretty much got all the money he needed to fund to bring Cobra to the world. You know what I'm saying? And there's a certain character that he gets the energy from, which he can, man. I don't want to spoil it, man. You got to read it. You got to read it, man. The Energon universe is very dope. It's very dope. I like what they're doing with this. So that's pretty much it, guys. Now, while this episode, you were listening to the dopeness of 7-ish, late night-ish on this joint. So this is a dope track right here. Hope y'all enjoying it. But that's it, guys, for this episode. I like to say peace out. None but love. This is None but love from Black Manta and VR Trooper. We're at 138 on subs. Remember what we said. We get to 180. We're going to have a giveaway. So please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment and tell me what you think, all right? Nothing but love, man. Peace out. Hip Hop Comic Shop, always.